Hello and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. In this build, well actually this is an exciting build because this is my first ever build with Cottage Living. It came out 2 hours ago for me, probably about 3 hours by the time this is uploaded, because I'm uploading it straight after it's, exported and whatnot. But yeah, 3 hours since the pack came out, and I was just so excited. Like, this house took me an hour to build. So that was 6 until 7. Then I was kind of just looking around for a little bit. And then I started editing the video, and now that's took me up to 10 past 8, which is when I started the voiceover. So yeah. But yeah, it's a really exciting day. I mean, this pack is just, everyone's been waiting for it, and yeah, everyone's just been so excited for it to come out, and so have I. But yeah, so this is a starter home. It's like a cottage starter home. It's got like a farm at the back and everything. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really, really think it looks nice. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 2 Sims can live here. There's no actual bathtub, so you couldn't have a toddler, but there is a shower. But you wouldn't be able to fit a toddler into this house anyway, to be honest. Now, there are chickens. There's a pond, gardening area, and yeah, this house is just really nice, and I do quite enjoy it. Now, me making the roof 2 tiles wide there was an accident, but then I actually quite liked how it looked, so I kept it that way, and I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it just stayed that way till the end now, and it just stays. Now, the new brick and stone is so nice, and the new doors, and those windows. As someone from Britain, I can confirm this pack is like very accurate with a lot of the build stuff. Yeah, quite accurate, and I'm very happy with it. It's very nice. I've wanted a British inspired pack for such a long time, and while there are things in this pack that I would change, and that I would want, like for example, I would want semi-detached houses or duplexes in America. Because they're so common in the UK, like hardly anyone has a detached house. It's usually 2 houses together, like stuck together in the middle. Most people live in one of those, and I wish there was some of those, like maybe in the main town area. I think that would fit quite well, but I can see why they didn't do it, because they've never done lots like that before, so that might be a bit challenging for them to do. But I love the new flooring. The new flooring is so, so, so nice. Like, I wanted to put carpet in the bedrooms, and well, the bedroom, but the wooden flooring looked so nice. I just didn't want to change it because it looked so good. Um, but yeah, you can really see the house coming together now. Like, we just do the actual house and all the furnishing, and then we move on to doing the landscaping in the garden and whatnot, and everything on the outside. So the house looks small right now, but it only takes up a small portion of the lot. Like, the lot is basically completely full by the end. And as you can see, the house is small, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just happy with how it turned out. The house is a start home, as I said. It costs like 18k, I think. So yeah, if you want to download it, you can download it from my gallery. It is ashacadabra, which I'll leave in the description down below. Now, I wasn't planning on releasing any of my cottage living videos yet, but I thought it would be the perfect time with cottage living obviously coming out earlier this evening. So I thought over the next few days I'd just do some cottage living stuff. Like, I'll probably do another speed build. Well, another few speed builds, probably one tomorrow. I want to do a Create a Sim review of the pack, a build and buy review, and a gameplay review, and maybe just an overall review as well. And yeah, I just think that'd be quite exciting to do. And I also want to do a video where I rank all of the expansion packs with this new one included. Because I just find that quite fun to do. I think it's really fun. Now, here we are trying to do the pond, and I struggled with this. This was the first time I'd ever done a pond, and it just did not look nice. So in the end, we ended up getting rid of this one, um, and we ended up changing it. I think it looks a lot nicer, the new one. It just looks a lot nicer. Um, Now we do use kind of the murky green water because I mean the blue one, like the one that it comes with in default, that's like a pool water. No water in the UK is like that. At least not where I live. It's all quite like dirty. Um, so yeah, I changed it to the dirtier water because the natural blue water just isn't realistic at all. Um, so yeah, I just liked it more with it being dirty. I think it looked nicer. Um, Now here we are doing terrain paint. All of it goes. Yep, that just gone. All of it goes. And yeah, we just completely redo everything. So, and I was happy that we did. Because I think this pond looks a lot nicer in the end, uh, than the other one that was there. So yeah, I'm just happy with how it all turned out. Let me know in the comments what everyone else thinks of the pack because I think it's really good. Honestly, I'll put this up there with like Seasons and for me Eco Lifestyle, which I talk about in all my videos. But yeah, Seasons, Eco Lifestyle, University, maybe even Cats and Dogs. I'll put it up with them because they're like the best packs in the game. Seasons being my favourite. Get Famous is pretty good as well. I like Get Famous. Honestly, I don't think there's any bad expansion packs, but I think the worst one has got to be Get Get to Work or Get Together. One of those two is the worst. Probably Get to Work, but I do really enjoy Get to Work. Still, I think it's really fun. The active careers and owning a business is my favourite part. Um, Now you can see we're starting to go into debug a little bit. Um, and honestly, the debug in this pack is so good. Like the bb.show hidden objects, bb.show live edit objects is how you get to this stuff, and it's so good. Like compared to other packs, it's just amazing. To be honest, I really like it. Um, but yeah, you can see we're just kind of exploring what's there for now. We end up using some base game like shrubbery, some base game bushes and flowers and stuff, but we do use some stuff from the pack. Um, like there you can see a couple of things. We do move that one flower by the chimney. We move that further over because yeah, I wanted bushes lining that entire area, so we had to move that. Otherwise, it would have just been completely covered and looked ugly because it'd be a little bit sticking up at the top. Um, but anyway, so honestly, we are just going to kind of sit here looking through debug for a little bit because, I mean, at least in real life for me, it took ages to find some of this stuff. It definitely took a while because there's so much debug. I mean, even with just the base game, there's so much debug. But yeah, he can see it's properly like moving along now. This is kind of how we keep it, more or less. Um, and yeah, just add a few other little things. But yeah, really happy with it, and I think it looked quite nice. Let me know what you think in the comments and what you would change about the build, because honestly, I'm open to any criticism. Um, I love constructive criticism on my builds. I always show my builds to people and ask them what they would improve. Um, and yeah, I just love constructive criticism to help me better my building skills. Um, if there's any other video ideas, let me know in the comments, like any other video ideas about cottage living. I mean, I could do like I don't think I'd do a let's play, although maybe I could if anyone wanted me to. Um, but honestly, a let's play is a lot of dedication. Yeah, as I was saying, a let's play is a lot of dedication. And I don't know if I can like put all of the time in. And also with Let's Plays, it's like, it takes a lot of time to make them, and honestly, I might lose interest in it halfway through, and then if anyone was actually watching it, I'd feel bad that I left it halfway through. So, uh, I don't think I'd do a Let's Play just yet, although maybe one day I could potentially do one, maybe just a short one. I could do a short one with Cottage Living. I mean, honestly, I'm just open to any ideas, to be honest. I just want to make, any video that anyone wants. So yeah, just let me know. But here we are just quickly do. Sorry, I can't speak. Here we are just quickly doing the terrain paint. For the most part, it just kind of stays that way. We do change that tree there, because it did not actually look very nice when we went into into the live mode or live mode, however you say, I don't know. Because live and live are spelled the same. Is it live or live mode actually? Let me know as well in the comments because I've got no idea. Um, but yeah, that tree looked really ugly in live mode. So we ended up changing it for another one. But it still came in cottage living, so it's okay. Still cottage living and base game only build. Um, yeah, honestly, we don't even use many items from base game. It's a cottage living build, literally. Like, I can see like a couple of items in the actual house that were from base game, namely the shower and the toilet. And I think that's actually the only stuff from base game inside the house. And the tile flooring in the kitchen and bathroom. Other than that, it's all sorry, it's all cottage living, and I really like that. So yeah. Now we are basically done with the actual majority of the build at this point. Um, but in a second, I do give myself an extra 2,000 simoleon budget. Because we were kind of running low on cash, and I needed some extra money so that we could finish the build off, like add some finishing decorations. And it still stays a start home, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we had these little like finishing roof decorations, which are so cute. I really like them. And then I think that's what we spent most of our money on, maybe. Oh yeah, and one of those dormer things, which it looked quite nice in the end. I actually liked it, but I struggled to find a swatch I wanted at first. So, but we stick with the one that we've just put on. And we don't actually put a chimney inside the chimney because that was just extra money. So we had some upper cabinets here and some tile in the kitchen and bathroom in a second, and I think that might be about it, to be honest. We had an extra window into that room in a second, and yeah, put down some bugs as well and some swans and whatnot, and that was so nice. I really enjoyed doing that. Um, Now in live mode, they don't look like that. They look, they actually spawn in. They're just the spawner tiles. Um, but yeah, don't worry, it does not look like that in live mode. Um, Now I was gonna put one of those little like I don't even know what they're called. Plate holder cabinet things. I was yeah, that's a long name, but I was going to put one of them, but there wasn't enough space because of the door into the bedroom, so we just put an extra window instead. Um, in a UK house, you probably wouldn't have any windows on the sides of the house unless they were like completely necessary, but it suited the build and it looked nice, so I decided to, in the end, do that. Now we do change the brick of the house, make it a little bit darker. I thought that looked nicer. Um, and then yeah, here's the tile. We change it. We don't change it to that tile. We change it to that tile in the end, which I never use. I think it's quite ugly, but I think it suited this house. Not that I'm calling the house ugly. It's just more old-fashioned, which is what I meant by it being ugly. So, but yeah, this house is more old-fashioned, but I would live here happily in real life. But yeah, here we are into the screenshots. So I'm gonna go now. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.